Central.
Everybody say South Central. South Central. South Central.
Good morning, my name is Andres Ramirez. I'm with People for Mobility Justice. Today we're here with the South LA Resident Advisory Council to do a historic tour of South Central. We're gonna go around the community and really kind of talk about our stories, oral histories of the culture, the activism, you know, the community of South Central, and you know, use it as a way to reflect as we're preparing this Resident Advisory Council to be interacting with programs coming to the community. Here we go, here we go. Welcome everybody. I'm excited about this. This is a good, hopefully it's a good deal, a learning experience, a positive experience. We're gonna be driving through the streets of South Central. It's always a great thing, right? Right. My stomping grounds as well, and everybody here, right? We live and work in South Central, right? And it's really what today's about is more than anything. It's about, you know, celebration, right? Celebrating our community for what our community really is, right? Our community is full of people. There's culture. There's love, there's food, right? Art, you name it, right? Oftentimes, the depiction of South Central is such a negative view, right? It's a dangerous place full of criminals and whatnot, right? And, you know, we're not about that life. We're about celebration of what we do. And it's really a transparent story, right? It's about telling our stories, right? Because these places that we're going, you don't necessarily find them in history books when you go to school, right? I never got to that section that talks about South Central in my history book, except when they talk about the uprising in '92, right? Or the uprisings in '65, right? Always with a negative light, right? And so we're trying to rectify that. And you know, this is about sharing of this knowledge. This is not owned by anybody. This is the community's knowledge. So please take your notes, ask questions, because we want you to share this. You know, each one teach one kind of situation, right? Share this knowledge with you and yours, right? Because that's the only way we're gonna win this fight, right? I also want to be, you know, 100 with y'all. This is a transparent view of our histories, right? The good and the bad, right? So it's not gonna be by any means. What I mean with that, right, is, you know, there's parts in our history that's traumatizing. So I want to give a trigger warning for folks, especially folks who are around from back in the day, right? We're going to talk about some serious stuff, right? Some serious situations that occurred in our community, but we're also going to talk about the great things in our community, right? So it's a balance. As we're driving around, make sure to pay attention to the community, right? The streets we're driving through, the differences, right? Right now we're in the north side of South Central. You know, when we think about South Central, right, like often, or South LA is often referred to, right? We're thinking about what are the community that we're thinking about, right? If you look at your presentation, there's a map there that I found that was probably the best encompassing. It's still missing some stuff, but it really shows that South Central is made up of a bunch of neighborhoods, right? A bunch of communities, and each community is unique. Each community it has its own style, its own culture, you know, families, stories, right, roots, all that stuff, right? And it's important that we you know, recognize that, right? That we understand that, you know, South Central is more than just, you know, a name. It represents people, neighborhoods, right? And those are the neighborhoods we're looking to engage with, right? So this being on the north end of it, right? This is around the USC now as the USC community, right? Yeah. You know, look at all the development around here, right? You're seeing, you know, protected bike lanes, right? University of South Central. That I would hope they would consider themselves like that, right? That's what it should be, for sure.